Hi, in this video I will demonstrate how to add an album to our gallery page. First step would be to prepare the images, make sure that they are suitable and fit for use on the website. What I mainly look for is whether the images are of a reasonable size. Generally, I don't want images that are too large. The larger the image, the larger the file size and the slower it will load on the website. What I'm doing with this little application is just to resize the images, and then I will save the new files which I will then later use. That image is okay. This image is, of course, what you see is only 50% of the size, so I'm going to have to resize that. And I will resize that to 1024 by 768. It is still a bit large, so I will change it further. Maybe I'll just make it 900 pixels. And it's still a little bit too big, so I will make it 800 by 600 pixels. Now it is suitable for use. Next, I will save this new version, and I don't want to overwrite the original version, so I will just name it slightly differently and do it that way. As you can see here, you can only see 39% of the full size of the image, so I'm going to have to resize this as well. And again save it with a new name so that I do not overwrite the original picture. And that's the end of all the images. So now I have a set of images that are suitable to use in my new album. If you look at these file sizes, you will see that they are quite reasonable. Right, the next step would be to sign into the website, navigate to the Media Manager, and then create folders which we're going to use for our album. First folder I will call Gallery. In my Gallery folder I will have all the albums that will be displayed on my gallery page. Now I'm creating a subfolder called West Oxford BC Images, and I'm just removing the spaces between the words, and there I have my West Oxford Bowls Club images. Now what I need to do is to upload the images into that folder, and I'm doing it using the upload a new file, and I will upload all the images that I want to display one by one into this folder. Here I will use the new image that I created, not the original image. And the same here. Good, I have now uploaded all the images. I will just copy that name, the folder name, onto the clipboard because I want to use that. when I create the album. From here I go to the create a new article. I type in a title for the album. Then I type gallery in my curly brackets. I then paste in the folder name that I created, which contains my images, and I close it off with /gallery in curly brackets. Now I link it to the gallery category so that it appears on my gallery page. I have an error. It only means that I haven't created the folders properly, so I have forgotten to add in the parent folder, which is gallery. Now that I've done that, my images appear, and there you can see the images. So I've now successfully created an album in my gallery page. But as you can see, there is still something missing. I now will create the captions for all my images, and the way I do that is to create a text document. First I just want to change the folder name so I can identify it later. Now I will create a text document and I will name it labels.txt. Very important. Inside this document, I now will create the captions for my images. The way I do that is to copy the file names of all the images in that folder into my text document. The reason I copy the names is so that I do not make any spelling mistakes in retyping everything. You could also, instead of using the cursor keys or the pointer, the mouse, you can also use Control C for copy and Control V for paste. Next to my file names, I will now insert the pipe symbol, which is commonly used in Linux systems. It is also referred to as a separator, to separate the file name from the caption. So now all I need to do is to type in the captions I want to appear for that image. Of course, the captions may be as long as you want them to be. It simply is a description for your image. Now, if you have images of people, you will obviously use the names as a caption. Almost done. Now I just save my file, and the next thing I need to do is I need to upload the file into the folder where the images appear. And I do this of course also in the media maintenance screen or the media manager. And there you will find that the captions for the images appears. Oh, I made a mistake with Clubhouse. I also made a mistake with fall. Right, let's just quickly go and correct those small mistakes that I've seen. I will simply edit my text document on my PC and re-upload it to my images folder. There, I have now made the corrections. All I now need to do is to upload it. I open the folder, I choose the file, and I choose to override it with the new version. And now my captions should be okay. In the tooltips you can see that the captions appear as well. And they look fine. Excellent. Now all I need to do is log out of the maintenance side of the website. And that's all for this video.